This project is a simple bow using a double-sided ribbon. This ribbon is 2.5 inches wide and it is wired, and it's double-sided, meaning that this side and this side are the same. So it doesn't matter which side is showing when you're making your bow. I'm also going to be using a chenille stem and my scissors. So I'm going to set those things aside for now and we'll get started with our bow. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make a nice loop. This will be your center loop in the middle front of the bow, and you'll just want to kind of hold it nice and tight here in the center. And then we'll get started making our other loops. It's kind of up to your preference as far as how many loops you'd like to make. From here, not counting this center loop, I usually try to do about 6 loops on either side, and I'll show you that here in a second. And a lot of times this nice roll of ribbon here likes to kind of roll away from you, so I'm going to go ahead and unravel a little bit of it so I can have some ready to go. Alright, so this first side we're going to make 1 loop just like this, and then we'll go to the next side, make another loop, kind of back the other way. So you're kind of making a figure 8 here, and we're just going to continue to go back and forth like that a few more times. There we go. There's number 2, and we'll go again. Number 3. And I like to try and keep my ribbon nice and flat as I'm working with it, which will make it easier to give it that nice finished look at the end. Okay, working on number 4 here. And all you have to do is hold it nice and tight here in the center for now. Here's number 5. And number 6. Okay, so we've made 6 loops on either side, and then the last thing I want to do is take what's left of the ribbon here. Let's see, this ribbon was a 12-foot long roll. I'm just going to take this around to make the tails. Those are the pieces that hang down at the bottom of your bow. So what I'm going to do now is take that chenille stem, or pipe cleaner as I like to still call them, and go ahead and wrap it around here. Now you're going to want to make it as nice and tight as you possibly can around the center part of your ribbon. And it can be really difficult to get it as tight as you want it to be. So I usually just try and grab with my 2 fingers here and twist. And as I'm twisting, I'm trying to make it super, super tight there in the center. Some people like to use other things to tie their ribbon in the center. You can use floral wire, you can use pipe cleaners, you can use zip ties. Okay, so now that we've got it tied off and we have our tails here, what I like to do next is go ahead and cut the tail. And you can cut it however you'd like. If you'd like it kind of just on an angle, you can do it that way. But what's really, really nice, kind of gives you that finished look, is to do kind of that dovetail type of cut at the end. So the first thing you want to do is just make sure you've got it even. And so I just pull it out this way, it looks even, and go ahead and give it a fold. And then you want to give it another fold lengthwise. Okay, so now you've got the edges over here, all the edges, and you're just going to want to take and cut right here on an angle. And I've got my nice sharp scissors that I use for fabrics and crafts. And there you go. Now you've got a nice dovetail ribbon. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and fluff the ribbon and to make it into a bow. So right now you've just got everything kind of all in one line here. And now we're just going to want to fluff it out in different directions. And you really just kind of have to play with it to make it your own and make it the way that you want it to look and make it more of a circle shape. And that's what I kind of try to move towards as I'm shaping my bows. And in the meantime, you kind of want to try to make sure that each loop is nice and shapely as well. And that there aren't any major folds that can kind of distract away from that smooth, loopy look of the bow. Okay, so there you can see we've done one side here, and it's nice and full. And so now we want to go ahead and do the other side. And this is still our center here, so we're going to go over here on this side now. Make it look nice and full. Here's that centerpiece. Okay. Once you have your bow fluffed just the way you'd like it, you're all done. And you can use this bow anywhere really, on a wreath, maybe on top of a gift for someone special. It really has so many different uses, and just change up the ribbon for different occasions. It's a great skill to have. I hope you found this tutorial easy and helpful today, and I wish you the best of luck in your bow making project. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.